Hi guys, so for today's video I have a first impression on this new foundation that actually recently just came out, and I've been dying, like literally dying to try it, but it is so expensive. It was hard for me to swallow that pill, but I did it, so I'm gonna let you know in this video what my first impression is and if it's worth it. So this is the new Marc Jacobs Remarcable full coverage foundation. This is what the packaging looks like, super sleek. I absolutely love the packaging. It comes with this black top, which to be honest I only kept for this video just to show you guys. I actually love the packaging underneath because it has this really beautiful chrome top. Once you open it up, you have a little spatula thingy, which I would totally prefer a pump. Anyways, it has a glassed kind of frosted packaging, which is nice. It's super heavy. One thing that actually really caught my eye that I mentioned on Snapchat was I was reading the box and this comes with 22 milliliters. It's $69 Canadian. So the average size of foundation, like if you go to the drugstore, if you go to MAC, like the average size you'll usually 9 times out of 10 get is 30 milliliters. This is only 22 and it's $70. That's some serious-ish. Like, I better fall in love with this foundation to keep it. If I don't end up being totally in love with it, I'm going to return it. I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts, and as with all of my first impressions, I know that some of you guys want to know updates, like, hey, what happened after you wore it for the whole day? I always leave an update blurb down below in the description box. If you just click show more, I write like a little paragraph of my thoughts from throughout the day and what I noticed, if it lasted, and my like update on it. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm obviously wearing it right now. I'm actually wearing the shade 38 Beige Deep, which is actually for light to medium skin tones with peach undertones, which is nice because it's not too yellow, but it's also not pink. I find that when they usually say peach, it means neutral with a little bit of more warmth in it, which I really like. I actually personally love this color. This shade looks gorgeous. My only thing with this shade is that it's a tad bit too light for my tan. Like right now it matches me perfectly, but that's because I'm on like the 4th day of my tan. I feel like when I have like a fresh 1 to 2 day tan on, it's going to be a tad bit too light. Compared to Estee Lauder Double Wear Tawny 3W1, it is a tad bit lighter than that. Like I would say 0.5, 1 shade lighter. So just a little bit of comparison for you guys. I would say that this is about maybe an NC30, NC35 in MAC, and I'm an NC37 with my fresh tan. So that's just a little bit of shade reference. I know that it's always super helpful to kind of talk about the shade a little bit in these videos. I'm gonna read a little bit of the claims for you guys. It says, instant results, all day weightless finish, beyond full coverage. It is definitely beyond full coverage. They are not lying when they say that. This foundation is basically supposed to be weightless but still super full coverage. The texture of it is very similar to like that NARS All Day Weightless foundation, that kind of serum-y kind of texture, a little bit slippery. I'm not crazy about those slippery textures, and I'll tell you why. Because I have oily skin, so when I put on like a slippery textured foundation, it just makes me icky. It makes me feel a little greasy, a little oily. But however, this is a matte foundation, so it doesn't make me look greasy or oily or anything like that. This actually is really super duper matte in my opinion. Normally when I don't wash my face for an hour and then do my makeup, no matter what foundation I put on, it's super dewy. With this one, I didn't wash my face for an hour, put this on, and my face was only a tiny bit dewy, which means that this is extremely matte. Normally my oils kick in and no matter what foundation I put, it's really dewy. So this foundation is super duper matte. I really like this. I like it. I don't love it. I find a hard time falling in love with a foundation when I already have my one true love, the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. That's like my holy grail. But I do come across every once in a while foundations that I really do love. I can't say that I love this one, and I feel like the reason why I don't love it is because of this serum-y texture. It's super duper full coverage. Like if you need that full coverage life, this is it. If you like the KVD Lock It Tattoo foundation, but you just don't like how heavy it is, you will love this because it has a lot of a lighter texture. It's not airbrushy and moussey and fluffy like the Kat Von D one. This one's a lot more of a lighter texture. It is pretty lightweight. Like to be honest, it doesn't feel too cakey. It's not the lightest weight that's out there, so when it says weightless, I don't necessarily agree with that, but it isn't, like, I personally don't feel like it's heavy or cakey. I've tried the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. That one and the Kat Von D one is a lot heavier. I like it. I'm not completely in love with it. I have to see how it lasts. I feel like the shades are a little like they're not the greatest. So I don't know, I feel like this isn't going to work out for me. Like I feel like this isn't going to be my absolute new favorite foundation in the entire world. I just feel like it's $70. Like for $70, I'm telling you guys right now, the Estee Lauder Double Wear is bae. It is amazing. It's full coverage, looks flawless. It's awesome. Every time I wear the foundation, I get compliments. So I feel like for almost half the price, you can get that one. I don't want to like dog this one or anything. I like it a lot. The packaging is really sleek. It's super full coverage. I just can't see myself wasting $70. I might end up returning this, but I am going to see how it lasts throughout the day. That's pretty much it for my thoughts on this foundation. Like I said, I will leave an update down below on kind of how it lasted throughout the day and everything like that. It's actually lasting so far really well. It's 2 o'clock right now and I put this on around 11:30. When I touch my nose, I don't have too much, like I barely have any oil on it. So it's actually controlling my oils really, really well, and it's looking really matte and really nice. So I give it a thumbs up for that, definitely. I did film a demo of my first impression, obviously. So if you're interested in checking out my initial, like, first impression on this foundation, then just keep on watching. Okay, so we're testing out the Marc Jacobs Remarcable Full Coverage Foundation. I'm literally obsessed with the bottle. I'm really excited to try this. I've heard a lot of good things, but also some bad. But the bad seems like things that would be good for me. Like some people say it's too cakey, too full coverage. You guys already know me. No foundation is too full coverage or too cakey for me. Like I just love a good semi-heavy, like full foundation. That's just my preference. But so I feel like I will like this. So I don't know, we'll see. But this is how the bottle looks. So nice, and it has like this little serum dropper, except it doesn't actually drop, but whatever, I prefer a pump. So I almost forgot to put on a primer. I'm gonna keep that on my finger and put some primer on. So I just put on my Benefit Professional. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some on. I've heard this is really full coverage, so just to start off, I'm not gonna put too much on at first. So I'm kind of in between using a beauty blender and a flat definer brush. I don't know, like, for me the beauty blender changes the finish of the foundation, so I know that I should probably just use the definer, but I've been loving my beauty blender lately. But let's go ahead and use a flat brush. Perfect color match. Oh my god, that is so full coverage. Holy freaking shit. I am about that light. Holy crap, this is full coverage. I almost feel like I don't need this dot that I put there. Like I feel like I could, whatever I have on my face, I can stretch it more, if that makes sense. Holy, super easy to blend. That was really quick to blend out. Like I know some foundations, they're a little drier. It has a little bit of that like slippery serum texture. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. Like with all of my other first impressions, I always leave an update down below. So I'm gonna try this out throughout the whole day, see how it lasted, see how it is. Of course, I'll only know my full opinion after I test it for the whole day. So I'll leave like some updates down below on how it actually lasted. This foundation was really expensive, so if I'm not extremely in love with it, I might return it. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. I'm actually going to film a tutorial for you guys. So let me do that, and I'm going to come right back just to kind of sum up my thoughts and see how I feel after the makeup application and everything like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know this is a super pricey foundation, so it helps to have first impressions and reviews out there for you guys to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll of course see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.